Good morning. This is Joyce, and you can see my desk. It is a total mess. I am here today because I finally finished off some projects that I've been working on for weeks. And you can see I still got lots of my flowers still out and papers. And anyway, the first part of this is a canvas to be used as a sign in my friend's scrap room. As you can see, I have lots of recollections flowers. I used a ton of wild orchid craft roses and other flowers that are still out here. Tried to clean up some so that I could show you. I used a few of these from Hobby Lobby, which I like that. I got those out of the wedding section. I used a few of these tiny rosebuds, and I decorated with lots of flowers. I also used lots of bling, and I got these letters from Hobby Lobby. They're like a foam, but they're all sparkly and stuff. I used the bling. I almost used a whole package of that. It's from the Bloom collection at Hobby Lobby. I bought them when they were 50% off. And that's the tag that was in the packaging. So I used those, and as you can see, I used most of them. And I used some of the bigger ones. And what I made was this sign. My friend is Leah, and her channel is T. Cordell. We met years ago on a knitting site that we were both participating in, and we did lots of swaps, and we've become friends over the years, and we Skype now. We do quite a bit of Skyping, you know, just to kind of hang out, and we've crafted while doing Skype. But she has a huge craft room. And so I decided to make her a sign. I know she loves photography, so I used one of the Michael's cameras, and God, I wish I had bought more of those, because after this I only have one left, so I really wish I had gotten more when they had them. This is the bling I was telling you about. I love how that turned out. I used the Tim Holtz little metal tag, and it says life is about creating yourself. And then all of my flowers, like I said, these are the Hobby Lobby ones, and everything else is, some of the smaller ones are Michael's. This is a Recollections, but all of the bigger flowers are from Wild Orchid Crafts. I had to wait for my order to come in to be able to finish these projects. The canvas itself was painted with a mixture of paints from Folk Art and Martha Stewart, and that's long been put up. I used a stencil, and it's the art stencil that I love. I use it a lot. And I used modeling paste to put that on, and then I used another stencil from, oh, who is that? I forget which one that is, but I used that in the corners and different areas. And then once I had painted it, I went over it with the Martha Stewart pearl paint, just lightly with a dry brush, and because I just wanted to get some shine. What else did I do? The butterflies Recollections. I think I told you about the letters, and I just really love this one. And I got the idea because I did one for my sister, and it was different, but they both love purple as I do, so that was the easy part. Just keeping enough purple in my stash is becoming harder. To hang it, I had some of these eye pins. Oh, okay. And I just put 2 in there, and this trim is from Hobby Lobby, and she can always change it out. I didn't make it permanent. She can change it and use whatever kind of trim she wants. And so that is one of her gifts. Another gift that I did for her, I did a box. I altered, keep that in sight. I altered a cigar box. Well, it's in a video several before this one because it's been finished for a while. and my lid had been sticking, and I finally figured out that if I rubbed candle wax along the edges, because you know, as you add layers, it makes for a tighter fit. So I had sanded it down some, but it still stuck. So I rubbed it with candle wax, and I just rubbed candle wax all the way around the edges where it met, and it stopped it from sticking. So that was great. So that is my canvas. And now for her card. This is the card, and let me tell you what I use. I used 3 different stamp sets. The image comes from this one from Graphic 45, and so that's from one of the sets from the Couture line. Let's see if I can make it whole. I love that image. I've used it several times. I got the have a happy birthday sentiment on the front of the card from this Inkadinka-Doo set. That's it right there. And then for my inside sentiment, I used one from Stampendous, and it's one I bought at Joann's, and it says, "Wishing you all things rare and wonderful." I really love that. So those are my stamps that I used. And my papers, I didn't use from that one. Where's my pad? Are from the base of my card is Gina K. It's the heavier cardstock, and my card is 5 by 6 3/4. I use this matte stack to mat it with the sparkly paper. I love this pad. So it's got great colors, and it's got several different textures. It's got shiny and smooth. It's got glittery, and I know you can't see that. And it's got all kinds of wonderful colors. So I really love that. And I used a Spellbinders die set, and for the corners of my card, I used a Martha Stewart corner punch. Anyway, that is my card. I love it, love it, love it. And like I said, the sentiment says, "Have a wonderful birthday." The flowers are from the, this is Wild Orchid Crafts, and these 2 are from Recollections. And then that's, I kept it pretty basic. That is the inside of the card. And then I just stamped the back with my stamp. And so that is it. This package is ready for the mail, and I can actually clean up this stuff. I've got one more project. No, I have 2 more boxes that I will be finishing off, and it's just the decorating part. All I have left is the tops because the bottoms are done. So I will be back with videos for those, and one is for a birthday gift, and one is my sister's, which I always push hers to the back, but that's it. And once I do the tops, and I have to pick up some more gems to put on the top of hers, and the second one I'm still missing something for it, and I'm just not sure what I'm gonna do. So that is it for this project. As I said earlier, I will be not posting this until after Leah receives it, so I will be getting it in the mail this week. And I also inked the edges of my picture with Dusty Concord, and I also inked the edges on the inside with that. So that is it. Thank you for watching, everybody. Happy birthday, Leah. Bye, everybody.